Hello, everyone. Imagine waking up every morning to put on the same outfit as everyone around you. What would happen to your sense of individuality, your expression, or your personality? For many students around the world, this is the reality that they face with mandatory school uniforms. Today, talk before you to argue that school uniforms should be banned. It's time we reconsider their place in our education system. First off, I believe that school uniforms limit self-expression. Clothing is a powerful tool for self-expression. As author and educator Thomas O'Connor once said, "What we wear is an expression of who we are, and it's a way that we communicate." Students, especially teenagers, are in a crucial stage of discovering who they are, and clothing is often one of the ways that they express themselves. We deny students the ability to choose what they wear. We deny them an essential form of self-expression. A uniform might be a simple set of clothes, but can have deep emotional significance to a young person. As designer Vivienne Westwood, she wisely pointed out that fashion is about self-expression. It's about communicating to others who we are. When we restrict that freedom, we restrict a part of who they are. Second, uniforms do not solve the problem of inequality. They often make it worse. Many advocates of school uniforms argue that they eliminate visible signs of wealth disparity. However, as sociologist David L. Brunsman, in his study, The School Uniform Movement and What Tells Us About an American Education, points out, school uniforms do not address the underlying causes of inequality. Students can still distinguish between social classes based on the condition of their uniforms. What we forget is that not all families can afford new uniforms each year, and some students might not be able to afford uniforms that fit properly or that are in good condition. This just creates another form of inequality, with students feeling self-conscious about their clothes, even though everyone is technically wearing the same thing. Third, uniforms do not necessarily improve academic performance or behavior. One of the most common justifications for school uniforms is the belief that they improve academic performance. This claim, in fact, in his book, The School Uniform Movement and What It Tells Us About American Education, David L. Brunsman states that there is no clear relationship between school uniforms and academic achievement or discipline. Students' behavior and academic performance is much more influenced by factors such as the quality of teaching, the environment, and the support that they receive are not from the clothes that they wear. School uniforms are a magic solution, or so they say, that distract us from addressing the real issues in education. Fourth, uniforms fail to accommodate diverse and cultural and religious practices. School uniforms do not account for the cultural and religious diversity in the classrooms. Many students may be wishing to wear the clothing that reflects their cultural or religious beliefs, like a headscarf, a turban, or other traditional attire. Forcing these students to abandon these essential parts of identity in favor of uniform can create feelings of exclusion. As the renowned author Maya Angelou said, "We all should know that diversity makes for a rich tapestry, and we must understand that all the threads of the tapestry are equal in value, no matter their color." Rather than forcing conformity, we should celebrate and embrace the diversity of students and their cultures. Finally, students should feel trusted to make decisions about their appearance. School is not just a place for learning academic subjects, but also for a place for students to develop socially and emotionally. By banning school uniforms, we trust students to make choices about what they wear. The responsibility students develop decision-making skills and promotes individuality. As author and educator William G. Spady wisely said, "The fundamental goal of education is not just to teach students how to get good grades or behave well. It is to teach them how to think critically, make decisions, and be responsible adults." Allowing students to choose their clothing is an important part of this developmental process. In conclusion, school uniforms do not address the core issues of education. They limit self-expression, exacerbate inequality, and do not improve academic performance or behavior, as well as fail to respect cultural diversity. Instead of focusing on uniforms, we should invest in creating an environment where students feel valued, respected, and free to express themselves. It's time to move beyond the concept of uniforms and focus on what truly matters, empowering students to become the best versions of themselves. Thank you.